A little foggy this morning.
Yep. We walked this morning. Good trash here everywhere.
I'm gonna put some, I should have done that today. Put some cameras out.
I feel fortunate that I live on the south end of Monmouth Bog. It's the base for many childhood memories and stories that were told to me by my dad. Join my dad and I as we explore just a small part of this magical place. I make reference to some stories from my book, They Blazed a Trail Before Me. I hope I never take these opportunities to explore the bog and spend time with my dad for granted. I hope you enjoy.
It is marked up.
I don't even know how much water's down in here because of rain we've had.
Right?
Got almost 2 inches the time before, we got 3/4 of an inch last fall.
The small stand of oak that we're about to walk under is where my youngest son Lane is to be married this summer. I am lucky to have the opportunity to pass my outdoor heritage on to my kids and grandkids.
Awful mess out here.
Imagine 2 trees down the bog here. I ain't even been in here all winter.
No. I haven't.
2-1.
I haven't. Them pines starting to come up in there. Right here.
Yep.
Come down here and pull them up.
All around them trees.
For all of my childhood and some of my adulthood, this field was a working pasture. It has always been a gathering place for wildlife and a special place just because it was so close to the bog.
That's where I set my blind up. I'll set it up right by that clump of trees.
Oh yeah.
It looks like it's part of that rock.
They're coming out here.
Deer would come out. I come out one time. I got out the edge of the field here. Looked like I could see something out here, and I had my blind was right here. I didn't get my blind. I sat in the blind down the woods. And there was 2 deer right out here in the field.
Yeah. Didn't get shot at him, huh?
I waited and it was about a minute before legal. I didn't dare to shoot. Too close to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, I'll give it another time.
I was snapped off. Yeah.
Yeah. I bet we're gonna find the woods are an awful mess. I got buried here November. I go down here checking my cameras, and I tell you what, I buried that side by side right up to the frame. And Warren had to come pull me out. What?
Over here.
Woodpecker?
Oh, woodpecker. I thought it was squirrel.
There's a woodpecker over there I can hear. And I can hear blue jays. Woodpecker.
Real it, man. Oh, good stuff.
Oh, the woods are a mess. After that, the storms we've had.
That tree there, the buck do that to that cedar over there.
Yep. That's quite a rub. Go look at it. Cause that was late in the season because that weren't there. That weren't there during hunting season.
Good dressing,
Yeah, it looks like a buck rub to me. Yeah, I tore it up here. Huh. There was a couple big bucks in here late in the season because I got them on camera. One was a big racked 8-pointer. I'd say it was one of the ones from across the road. And that big 7-pointer was still coming.
good dressing, too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's some big tracks right here, deer tracks. It's gonna be a while cleaning these roads out back to the way they were.
I used to throw some sticks in these mud holes.
We had so much rain last year, it never really, I don't think it ever really dried out.
That maple, you know,
There's a good firewood tree right there. What a mess.
there's one over here. See? I don't think I'd want to go down here, that windstorm.
No, I bet. Makes you wonder where the deer go and stuff when it's doing that. Or like the birds, you know? Where do the birds go? Like turkeys and stuff like that. Owls. That is a tree busted off.
That must got going pretty fast.
What if you boards in that tree?
Yep.
There's another firewood cut up here.
Right across the path.
Oh yeah. We'll go around it.
Forest always changing.
Well, a lot of these trees are starting to, I don't know what it is, if it's just the moisture here, but a lot of these maple are all rotten in the middle. When Warren's cut them, they've been all like black, like a black hollow.
You don't get enough nourishment.
But there isn't much anything else that grows, some types of fir and
Yeah, you know.
there's a pretty big deer track right here going. Not too old. See?
Yeah.
Walked right up the road here. So you didn't snowshoe down here one time, huh?
Nope. Well, yeah. We walked once. We got into water
Oh yeah.
and ice underneath it.
Oh yeah.
And, we went slow because never was kind of
Oh yeah.
hilarious. Look at that tree hanging right up there.
Yeah, it's
So there's tree in too.
busted off,
Maple.
and on top of it, really nothing to that tree except for the very top.
Yep.
It's one of them spruce. No, it's a fir, ain't it? Some type of a fir, ain't it?
Right here's a good place too to clean out this hardwood.
Yeah. It's the old trail going that way.
Yeah, so you see.
Yeah, that partridge just took off.
Oh boy.
They're not seasoned anymore. I have seen quite a few partridge down here the last, well, I saw quite a few during deer season. Trail going there too, I don't.
Yeah. I guess yeah. Get out here, man. See the ribbon.
I would think if there's going to be any rabbits, you're going to see them. Should be looking a little harder here. Yeah, this is. I would thought we'd see more squirrels. Red squirrels. It's still early. There is a place up here that I want to go check because I've seen a lot of rabbits there, and I call it the rabbit trail because every time I walk it I see rabbits. I'm going to check that out. Yeah. They'll sit right there. They'll let you get right by them close. They think you're hiding. They ain't hiding too good right now. Not with the snow all gone.
from here.
Oh yeah, they're here. One thing that I didn't bring that I forgot.
Is that snow again? What is that?
You know where you're looking.
Oh, yeah, right there. I don't think it is. No?
I don't know where you're looking.
Oh, it's a log, I guess, yeah. Wait, found it.
We'll see something. I see him a couple of times when I was deer hunting out in here.
We got enough food down there.
Oh, they got all this area too. They can.
They love these bushes here.
There's a tree down in the trail. You go this way. Round it. Ugh. See, right in this area, right here to the left, doe bedding area. I had a chance one night. A little bit of snow here. Still. That's a dead fox. That's we saw that while we were in deer hunting season. It was a dead fox. Yeah,
Oh, that's where his fur was.
you can see his Skin outline. Like he just died there. Weird. We don't know what.
Yeah, or something.
Which I thought was kind of strange. I had gotten a fox picture. I had a game camera up here, one of the cell cams down here. There was a bunch of scrapes, buck scrapes, down there on the edge, and I had that camera there, and I did get some fox pictures there, and some coyote pictures, and a lot of deer. Never did get a buck picture, only does. It shows you that a lot of these bucks that making the sign, they just not living here. They're coming through and making the sign. But they might only be here for that one day, and then they're boom, they're down the other side of the bog. Can hear a lot of birds. Birds. That's what Linda was saying. There was a huge flock of them. All you could hear was birds up in the trees. So they're making their way back. They're over by your tree stand over that way. I had that blind right up here, and the deer come out of here. I weren't paying attention like I should, and I looked out the blind, and something looked funny, like a Y, like a gray colored Y. I said, I don't remember seeing that before. I put my binoculars right on it. It was a doe. Ears right out, looking right at the blind. Deer's like, I know that blind weren't there before, you know, and was gonna come right out, and I got my gun up, put my gun on the tripod, could not find the deer in my scope. Had my scope cranked up a little too high. So I cranked the scope down, put my gun back up, and my chair made a little bit of a squeak. That's all it took. That deer turned, whirled, and was gone. One leap, and it was, never saw it again. So it was a big doe. That's what I was in here for. I was trying to get a doe. I mean, I would have taken a buck, but oh, there's a big pine snapped off. Yeah. That tree split up there, didn't it?
Yep.
Looks like a rubbed up tree over there, don't it?
Yep. Looks like it.
That's what I want to do. I want to go down that way first. I've seen a lot of rabbits down in there. I think it's just the bark to come off. Yeah. The bark come off the tree, I'd say. Yeah. Trail's right here, ain't it?
What, the trail going out the other way?
Yeah. This is where I see all the rabbits a lot.
Out here last year.
Keep your eyes open now.
Snow in here.
Yeah, that ain't gonna help, is it? Still little patches of snow. Now our hope is to see some of the snowshoe hare because they're white. But all the snow out there, it's gonna be hard to spot one. We'll see. I'm just gonna walk down this trail and back. I'm not doing any cross-country hedgehogging through this stuff. You can see it's pretty nasty. Even the trail here is really not much of a trail. Squirrels have been here.
Yep.
I don't know what they feed on this time of year. Yeah, look at the snow.
Another 10 years, these ponds will be pretty good fun. This is all the old change.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was gonna say the bog was turning back into woods, but as wet as it is out there, it's gonna kill off some of this stuff. Part of the cycle, I guess. Well, that looks like a deer trail here. Look at this. Deer trail here. Going right up through there. Going out into there.
A lot of times I get questioned during the deer hunting season if I'd seen anything. And a lot of days I'll say, not today. And you can probably see why.
It's gonna be hard to spot a rabbit with the snow. Now, still might. Right up in this area one time I saw, I don't know how many little rabbits like this. I don't know if they were baby rabbits or if they were coontail ones. I don't know. Yeah. They say we don't have a population this far north of Maine, but I don't know. It looked like they were to me. They got smaller ears, but it could have been small baby rabbits. I don't know. Baby hare.
Throughout the video, you'll see my rifle. It's a new rifle of mine. It's a Winchester single shot 22. And I haven't shot anything with it, but I will eventually.
Right in this area.
I like to alternate a lot between the shoulder carry and the cradle and elbow carry, all depending on what I'm walking through.
Rabbit dressing right there on that snow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll look for that eye. It might be right on the snow. I know, that's the thing. There's all kinds of little patches of snow. It's hard to... But I've seen them in this right here.
Yep. A couple of years ago, I sat down here in this stand. I heard something behind me. I don't know what it was.
Oh yeah. You forget how far it is in here.
There's a trail here.
Rabbit trail. For sure. Good area, you'd think. See something. They can scoot up through here without no problem. Look at how thick this stuff is.
Huh?
Look how thick all this is. They can...
Yeah. Hide it. See this? What do we do? Look at this stuff. Oh, wow. That's like a food here, folks.
Go up here a little further and we'll turn around and go back, I guess. stand still there. Some of my safety straps are hanging there still. Head back out.
You have it crushing here.
Oh, definitely grab it. They're here, they're just probably just out of sight here. Where I saw one during, the last one I saw during deer season was probably about 30 yards off the trail. I was walking, I just looked down beside me, it was sitting right there. I stood there for the longest time, the thing never ran off. Well, I stayed right there. Knew I was there. We'll see what kind of water we run into.
I thought there'd be some standing water here.
Well, it's pretty dry for right now. March 15th.
We don't have fire.
Well, hopefully we get enough rain where the water stays up again this year. Not the bog, but I like the streams. Better fishing.
Now we're on the small ones. See some of the tracks you can see everywhere.
Oh, they are. They're just quite a few acres of thicket right here. You had a dog down here, it'd run like crazy probably.
Yeah.
You'd never get a shot at anything.
No.
Too thick.
Probably kills all of these.
Probably. Some geese. They're probably out in that beaver pond out there. There's a pretty good sized beaver pond out there in the bog. Yeah.
on that limb right there. What is that? Just a bunch.
Where you looking?
There it is.
Oh, I see that. Branch sticking up, broken off branch.
Looks just like a squirrel's head.
I just heard one chirp to the right.
Seeing things today, I guess.
No, you're seeing more than I'm seeing. I got a feeling we're gonna see something around here. We want to take a walk out there, see if we can. I ain't gonna get out in any water, but I thought for sure I'd see something down in here. Yeah, there's some rabbit. Dressing right there. Think you can cut across here to that other trail?
Yeah. Very too thick.
Thick enough, probably.
Nothing too far out of here. The other squirrel's been feeding here.
Oh yeah, there's pine cone activity everywhere here.
Evidently, they're not living.
Well, they're living here, they're just not. Something different they're feeding.
Blueberry bushes here, then got knocked out, didn't
Yeah. And die off. They don't look too
Get
healthy.
in there this year. I don't know. They don't make snow coming.
Well, it's going to depend too on when you get a frost.
Yeah.
You get a late frost, it kills them blossoms. Forget it.
You probably get a conditions like this. Cold weather hangs on, hangs on.
What a jungle. I see the other trail right here. Ooh. There we go. Now we'll see something.
Yeah, when that water was in,
Somebody's shooting something big down to the fishing game.
when we walked down here last time, there was water right here standing.
Yep. So hopefully, not too bad. Rubbed up tree right there.
Yep. I think I see up through here. I see several places where they flood. Hey, deer.
Well, if you follow, this is that really old trail right here, old deer trail at one time.
Back when it was more open.
If you follow this straight out in the middle here, that's where they bed. And I went out in there one time scouting. And there was quite a few rubbed up trees. There was a buck that was at least hanging out in there off and on.
I've seen rabbits right here.
Yeah, this is a good area to see a rabbit. They just got so much area, they don't necessarily got to be near a trail. Geese are out in the brook out there, you can hear 'em. Big old blueberry bush right here.
Yep.
Come on, fish. Well, I mean, come on, rabbits. Throw that fish off. Don't get any thicker here. Yeesh.
All the blueberry bushes here.
Oh yeah. I picked blueberries up through here one year.
See all of them.
Throughout this video, we're going to go by patches of high bush blueberries. And some years we pick quite a bit. In the past, my parents have picked as many as 150 quarts in a season.
Not too wet.
Oh, blueberry bush over there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're scattered all through here, right here.
No, it's not.
I had a game camera right here for a while, never got a deer picture. Looked like they were crossing here a lot. But it must have been during the summer. Once that bog got really flooded, they weren't coming out into the bog as much.
No.
Awful thick in here. Kind of bird that is, got a pretty call to it.
The diversity of the bog is amazing. It's a bird watcher's paradise.
Big old bush right here.
In 1945, my Uncle Nelson shot the first of his 200-pound bucks. He loved to hunt the bog, as most of my family did, and still do today. He liked to hunt alone, and this meant covering ground. He could circle the bog in one day. Rarely would he make it all the way around, however, before taking a deer. The bog was different then. Many roads led to the bog to help facilitate logging and the harvesting of swale grass. Many of the lands around the bog were cut off, and the regrowth of the woods in conjunction with cover from the bog's thickets made the area a deer magnet. Moose were prevalent, and this made deer hunting, especially bucks, a tricky task. My dad recalled one time in particular where this was just the case.
We'll walk here before. Just right into the water.
Yeah, this is
Terrible.
not as bad. I'm sure the bog's wet, but I've seen it wetter than this.
One crisp November morning, Uncle Nelson took my dad with him to the bog. They began the trek down behind Henry Kemp's place, which was just down the road from where my dad lived on the bog road. The bog at this time was visible from the highland, and it was the quickest way to the open areas of the bog. Nelson loved to hunt this area of the bog, and deer, as well as moose, were a common sight.
Yeah. Yeah. I've picked a lot of blueberries in this area.
Last time we picked in here, remember we walked this trail down the water.
Oh yeah. This is cool.
Coffee pot.
I don't know. You used to see them out here in the pine once in a while, but I haven't seen any in a couple of years. I imagine they don't like to play around in the water either. It's just been wet. Although there's a pine over there, see it?
Yeah.
All the bark's off it.
Yes, sir.
That might be porcupine.
Could be.
You can see it from here. Way out there.
They like the young trees.
Yeah. Well, remember that one year that they got up in one of my tree stands and bent the
Yeah.
shooting rail on it?
They trees all the way up.
As they made their way into the open bog, my dad caught a glimpse of movement and whispered to Nelson, "I see a buck." The two of them concealed themselves behind a clump of high bush blueberries and observed. A large set of antlers was raking the brush about 75 yards away.
See where it was wet at one time, but not really. Not much standing water here now. When I say that, now we're gonna walk through some puddles.
Well, it's a little saturated here.
Yeah. That shows you the bog still out here in the open, still flooded.
The sun was just coming to the top of the tree line, and a large dark silhouette of the animal could now be clearly seen. "That's a moose," Nelson whispered, just loud enough for my dad to hear.
Getting closer and closer to the open part of the bog.
My dad, confident in what he saw, whispered back a quick reply. "Nels," as he called him, "that's a big buck. Shoot it. You have an easy shot." Seconds turned into minutes as they both watched the antlers in silhouette for what seemed like an eternity.
Holy cow. Look at the trail ahead of us. Water.
Yeah, that's what we run into before.
Come this far, I'm not turning around now.
No.
That's what these boots are for. Wow. No, keep your boots washed off.
Finally, the animal moved more into the open, revealing a very large racked buck. But as with most mature bucks, he sensed something was wrong and disappeared into the thicket before a shot could be fired.
Right here.
Yeah, no, this is a good area.
Later that morning, a couple of does came sprinting across in front of them. Nelson quickly spit into his hand to put out his cigarette and let loose with a couple of shots. My dad also fired his gun, and just like that, 2 deer were down. Nelson hadn't even shouldered his gun. To this day, my dad still wonders if he even hit the deer or if Nelson had gotten both. Stories like this filled my mind with visions of the bog as I heard story after story throughout my childhood. It wasn't just the bog or just the men that made these stories special, it was both. It was the combination of the two. I had come to realize that I was lucky to live where I did, and my love for the outdoors would grow because of my own connection with the bog. A connection that was handed to me by those that had blazed the trail before me.
Yeah. Getting some exercise anyway.
Yeah. Like a rabbit coming. Pocket of water here. Yeah, this is where I stick the water down. On that distance.
Yeah.
There's a scrape there.
Old one. Yeah, I've picked berries here before.
I've been here for 15 years. These are going up on this hill too.
Boy, what a wet hole.
Yeah, because this path's lower than anything else.
Well, it shows you though, it's flooded out there in the open.
Yep.
That beaver dam, we got to rip that beaver dam out.
I wonder how that old tree is up here when it went over it.
Little buck rub here.
You want it standing up here.
Oh yeah. The opening out there must be really flooded. Top of that pine's broke off.
Yeah. Oh,
Right into the road here. Yeah.
coming down on somewhere.
No, that
Came right there for
wind must have been whipping through here though.
too many white birch in here. There's a couple.
Used to be more.
Well, right in this area here used to be a grassy spot out here.
Huh.
Right in here.
There is a small place out there. It's kind of where I want to put a tree stand. I got a place marked.
Yeah.
The bushes are lower.
Oh, that's a green thing. Can't see that.
And it's near their bedding area, edge of their bedding area. It might be a good place to catch a buck cruising.
See the hedge fella.
Still playing in the water. I saw a branch move. I thought there was something on it. Bird must have flew off. Yeah, there really isn't much left of the tree. It's amazing it's alive. This tree, you can practically see right through it. And the wind come through here too. Look at the trees are over here. Trail. We'll be taking a nap after this walk.
Yeah, probably will. I'll watch TV sometime during the day and right out.
Oh yeah.
I guess the boys are taking their samples up on this birch and all stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a tree down.
Yep. Surprised we didn't see any bigger trees until now.
Could be around it, I guess.
Yeah. See, go back this way, I guess.
Oh, the jeep died.
A lot of geese. There's a beaver pond out there they get into. Pretty good sized beaver pond. It's a pretty good sized beaver pond for sure. Oh, what a mess here. Get back on the trail. Here we go.
The area that we are walking through, we often refer to as Spruce Island.
Yeah.
But over the years, in the course of my lifetime, the areas around this island have filled in. And the island look of it no longer exists. It's just one big thicket.
Oh well.
Haven't seen one rabbit or squirrel, but we're trouncing through here pretty quick and noisy, so.
You might see one before we get out of here. Out there, ain't there?
Yeah. Kinds of mourning doves out here. Be good to get out of this water. Gotta be hot on some of these trees. You know what I mean?
Another month.
I don't know.
Sure, it's been there for a long time.
Yeah, oh yeah.
over there.
Oh yeah.
Across that. Over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guessing you picked on that one there. Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, we're not gonna see any rabbits out in this water.
The area that we're coming into now is the area we call the point.
Right out there.
It's called the point because it's a kind of a corner
Low bush
on the
berry,
bog,
so
and you can see
deer.
open areas on both sides. I'm also near the area where I shot my first buck in 1990. It's an area that I still hunt today.
A lot of blueberry bushes here. Look at them, all red.
Yeah. Picked there last year, but they were sparse, you know.
Yeah.
Here and there, you know.
You know it's flooded out there when there's water here. Like this. Now we gotta keep our eyes peeled. We might see some squirrels in here. Kind of coming back into the woods a little bit more. I'd say that's coyote, wouldn't you?
What's that?
Ground's just saturated here. quiet. I mean, you can hear some blue jays, but springs come early. Spring, well, actual spring's not till next week.
Mosquitoes.
Well,
Treat it, yeah.
yep. Where? Oh yeah, I see one. See him up there, yeah. You gotta put one in the chamber.
Right.
A bad bullet.
Maybe. He's right there. Come over here.
I can see him.
Come here.
I can see him.
You see him?
Oh, he saw me. Whoops. He's way up there now. Did it hit the shell?
Yeah, I got it. There we go.
He went up about 10 feet above where he was. Of course, they're looking right into the sun here. Let's get over here and get a different angle. Yeah. Right side.
Well, that's not.
Like you know, you're looking for him. There's a lot living up it. We'll see some. I usually carry a set of binoculars so I can look at stuff, but I didn't even give it a thought when I walked out. We'll see some. We'll cut across here
Yeah.
because you can't get up through there anyway.
Huh?
Can't get up through there anyway. Get around this corner, it doesn't even look like it's a trail. There's so many trees down.
Yeah. might snap off over there. Look here. Way over there.
Yeah, I'm headed over that way. Boy, that's an awful early mushroom, ain't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. I don't know what kind of mushroom that is. Huh. Few deer tracks here. A lot of trees went down up through here. Tornado or something coming through here. There is a lot of deer tracks. Funny, it's like that trees got twisted right off.
There were a few bushes in there. Wow.
A mess, huh? This is a good place to see squirrels. I'll tell you that. Them are big deer droppings right there. Quite a bit of deer tracks here.
Well, last time I said I was feasting, that's all I see is
Oh yeah, I know.
all these little woods here.
Pretty fresh deer tracks here. Going.
Yep.
Pretty fresh.
Yep.
This is where deer go a lot, right up
And
through here.
Stand, yeah.
Yeah, they do. They go right in behind your stand. They go right on the edge of this thicket right here.
Yep.
Then they go that way. Go right that way. But during deer season, I'm in the tree stand right here, and they're all over this. Every one of these branches is squirrel sitting on, or that dead tree. They're all over that dead tree.
That blue jays here, they didn't do any hauling.
There's more deer droppings. Tree stand. There's a squirrel chirping. Huh. Maybe the squirrels are all up in the cedar. Something did some grubbing here. Yeah, it's all dug up.
Yeah.
Huh. Look at all them mushrooms like that.
Yeah.
That weird. Huh. Oh yeah, it's unbelievable. The tree's down. We're now entering the area we refer to as the Cedars. The Cedars is basically a stand of cedar trees that runs between the higher land and the bog. Historically, it's been a wintering area for deer. Deer track, mostly because of the cedar that they feed on.
Trees still hanging up in there. I thought it was windy. Take it out of there.
Yeah, that's a scary looking one, ain't it? Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want that coming down on your head.
really laid over in.
Oh. Nothing but laid over trees here.
You want to say a couple of maple hips on that. And a little way over.
Yep.
That snapped off here.
Yeah, that one, yeah. Yeah, that squirrel chirping away. Cedar snapped off. What? What a ways up here. Another tree down here. Look at this big maple.
Another maple. Wind's really howling through here.
Oh, it's something else. Look at all the down trees. I don't know if it's too far gone or not. I think it's still good.
No. I didn't think it was really good.
Sometimes these ones that got a lot of moss on them are punky. They don't burn as good. They'll burn, but not nowhere near as good as a nice piece. Look at this
See this split here?
mess. Big fir snapped off here. Yeah. Can't even maintain a footpath down here. That one little beech tree over there still holding all its leaves, see ya?
Yeah.
I know Warren had already come down through here and cleaned it out one time.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Look at this. Many bad trees here. Yeah.
You can see where the deer were here this winter.
They had the weather.
Deer were here this winter feeding on this
Yeah.
cedar. There ain't a bit of cedar left on it.
Yeah.
Cleaned it right off. It was deer dressing right there, see it?
That's good.
You can get through around this tree. Pretty good sized deer.
Fish in here.
And that's all over the place here, ain't it? They ate a lot of cedar that was dumped over here. But there was a few deer that went it over. But see these maple that he caught? The edges of the bog hold a lot of maple, and my brother often uses that for firewood. The middle is of them. We've been clearing an area for a hunt plot, and my brother's been splitting wood. Eventually they're gonna go bad. He's been down here doing some splitting and got quite a bit of that burn, that pile burned.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get down in there with a tractor.
Yeah.
Awful soft ground though. We're almost back to the high land here.
What a height.
I guess. How many miles around there? Couple miles. I gotta lay some more logs down, I guess. Muddy.
There's a lot of pine coming, a lot of hemlock.
Starting to grow up. A few years ago, my grandfather had most of his larger pine cut off his property. In the open areas that have been created, saplings are growing, and this has attracted deer and other wildlife.
Three more trees that'll be down for too long. Yeah. That'll be down for too long. That won't do.
Cut them up. I want to put more logs up behind that target.
Yeah.
They kind of sunk down a little bit. Oh, them are fish. I'm wondering what was sitting there. Threw some fish down here. Fish carcasses.
There's a lot of hemlock coming in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No question, really, I guess we're probably. I got all the bait in that little box.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Can't be too many left, is there? A lot of them.
Quite a few.
A few hundred.
Emeralds.
Well, maybe you'll use them.
Yeah, Warren City. Come on a bobber, you probably get some white pressure.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll show you the bait. Keep going. That's the only box in.
Oh, you pulled them all out?
Yeah.
Gee whiz.
Big one.
You've been busy.
Yeah.
I'll have to come down and get them.
I left them, the ones down there right up on off the ground.
All right, they'll be just leave them right there then.
I got to repair that big one underneath.
Oh yeah.
It's a little rotten. If I can do that right there. Measure it, cut a piece right there. I got the other ones stacked here. Give me something to do. I didn't hurry on it.
There you go.
Yeah. Will it cover them or not? Maybe never.
Leave them just like that. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. Think it won't rust anymore like that, will they? Really? Yeah.
A lot of them in there. I know it.
Yep. Nice. Some to do some spring fishing a little bit.
Yep. There's more than you see. You just hard to see them.
Glare, I know. It ain't quite on down in. There you go. Brook looks nice and clear though.
Oh, it looks nice. That's I've seen it.
Can't even fish the brooks yet for a couple more weeks.
Yeah, I was thinking about going up on Ashley Brook. I'll get some worms from there.
I still got worms in my refrigerator from last year.
Oh, you do?
One of the best things about the family property is the spring-fed brook that comes bubbling out of the ground.
Probably get some
This
out
is
of that.
undoubtedly one of the reasons the homestead was put there in the first place.
We'll have to get a
The
bunch.
old trees about had it. Them the old ones I remember.
Yeah, it's a big old oak. No joke though. I was coming back from deer hunting one day. There was a partridge sitting right on that branch right there.
Yeah.
There's something been digging here.
The other day, like I said, I come down there and there's a couple three walking down the road.
Be all pine here. Little pine.
Yeah, changed quick.
Can't keep up with it.
Good place to come down. If it gets a little higher, bow hunt.
Oh yeah.
They come out early. Have a stand here.
We'll see. Maybe this year.
It's not one. He's gonna move his camper maybe tomorrow. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, isn't it?
I don't think so, is it?
That's what I thought.
Well, maybe.
Today's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
I cherish these moments with my dad, mostly because I know they won't last forever.
All right.
They cut that up for Blake at apple tree wood so we could smoke his meat with it. First of April, I gotta register the truck. Register the boat, bus boat.